Now, is the Mazda logo something they put on there?
It comes with it, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Which is neat. Right off the bat's going on the DVD, so let's go to the GPS here.
Well, let's go through some of the non-GPS features real quick if we can.
Yeah, sure.
You said you have your phone already paired through the Bluetooth, right?
Yes.
Now, if someone were to go in and want to pair their phone, where would they go?
Okay, first you go to Bluetooth, and you would have to pair it.
Okay.
Mine's already paired, so right now, if you see the Bluetooth icon is not highlighted,
right?
That's because the Bluetooth is turned off. So if we turn it on, it's going to start searching for my phone. You see how it's blue now?
I do.
See how it says disconnecting?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually looking for it, so it should connect any second here. There we go. So now it's connecting. So now we can...
Just for reference, your phone is a Sprint...
it's an LG Music. Yeah, my phone's it's about 2 years old, so if it can pair with this, any new phone now you won't have any problems, especially with the what do they have now, the Blackberries?
Oh, right.
So first of all, you're going to have a dial pad, and what I've done is the unit comes with a microphone.
Okay.
So the microphone I always put next to my collar here while I'm driving, so I can talk through this microphone, and then the actual voice will come up through the speakers.
Okay.
So, for example, if you were to call me, the DVD that's playing, that sound would go off, and you would hear the ringing.
Okay.
And then I would pick up the phone here. This would go green. I would pick it up, and then we would have a phone conversation.
All right. Now, can you use voice dialing through the microphone to dial from here?
Yeah, because what happens is basically this is my phone. So whatever your phone offers, you're operating your phone from here. But
okay.
if your phone has voice activation, then what you're really working with is your phone with the dial pad on the screen.
Okay. So does your phone have voice dialing?
You know what? I'm not sure. I've never used it.
Of course, the last time I was out here with you, we talked about the fact that we don't have any built-in satellite radio options, but you can use the auxiliary port to run one in. You just can't control it from the screen.
Yep. The unit has an output, a video audio output. Okay. That video and audio output can be used. I'm sorry, it's a video and audio input actually.
Right.
So you can hook up. For example, I have on my phone. I have actually MP3. I have music on my phone. I can actually hook up the music from my phone, and we can actually listen to it through the car speakers. Also, that video and audio input, it comes with 2 wires. You can either use it as a video and audio input, or if you're looking to use an iPod, it actually has a video and audio input cable for the iPod. It's an either-or, so you can use both. You have to pick and choose.
Okay, so it's either the iPod or the auxiliary input.
Correct. And I use the auxiliary input because sometimes I'll hook up my phone, sometimes I hook up because you can still hook up your iPod, obviously.
Right.
You can hook up a satellite radio if you have it. Anything that you want to listen to through your car speakers, you can hook up to the unit.
Okay, so if someone, for instance, wanted to be able to use their iPod and a satellite radio receiver with this, they would have to use them both through the auxiliary input unless they wanted to go digging around back there and switch cables in the back, which obviously wouldn't be feasible if you want a quick swap between iPod and
your best bet is
the RCA jacks, right? The standard RCA plugs for audio and video in?
Yep. Okay. And what I've done is because it has it's a video and an audio input, and what I've done is I bought an adapter where I've installed on the side of the seat here the 3 cables, the 3 inputs you need: the video, audio, the audio white, and the audio red cable. So it's very handy for me, so I can hook it up anytime I want.
Very cool, very cool. All right, let's see here. I think most of the questions really were about the navigation software. First of all, some people had asked, and to verify, the mini SD card goes right here.
Correct.
You can leave it in there, and you've got 3 different navigation systems on there right now? Is that correct? On that one card, that's a 4 gig. I have 2. You have 2, okay.
And then I have one on.
Well, since you're using Finian as your primary, let's go ahead and back out of the phone menu And
all right, we would go to menu. Anytime you want to go to any of the
okay, from wherever you are, the hard menu button will take you right back.
Or
here.
actually, you can go to navigation. That'll take you right to GPS.
Okay.
So that's another way if you're going specifically to GPS.
Okay.
You want to go right to GPS, or you want to cover some of the other icons?
Well, yeah. Let's look at some of the other things. Obviously, you've got a color selection down in the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
It's orange and blue. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And what's nice too is these lights here. See this orange right here?
Sure do.
It looks just like the it goes with all the other coloring with the lighting inside the car, so it looks it looks like right out of the factory.
Right.
Also, if you go on the DVD right here,
mm-hmm.
Not only can you watch a DVD, but this obviously is an it plays MP3s. It plays any DVDs, and also I have a. Let me see if I can pull it out here. The system has a USB input, and I'll show you right here. It's a flash card, and there's a cable that has a USB input, and I can hook this up to the unit, and we can actually listen to, on that flash card I have MP3 files.
Okay. Can you also watch video from the flash card?
I think it also plays MP4s.
Okay, great.
So, so then to go there, you would hit the USB mode right there, and then USB interface, and for example, you can actually scroll down and play the different songs on the flash card, whatever's on the flash card. Also, you can look at pictures too.
Oh, okay.
So if you have pictures on your flash card, it'll display the pictures on the screen.
Okay, cool.
And again, exit out of here, you go back to menu.
Okay.
And as you notice, it actually keeps the sound going.
Right.
Also, it has the CD changer option.
Okay.
CD changer option is you can actually get a box that you can store 10 CDs or maybe more, and it'll work with this icon here. I don't have the CD box, so.
I think on the website, if I'm recalling properly, it said specifically that it would work with Sanyo. Do you know if it will work with other brands?
The cable has a special input
proprietary adapter.
Yeah.
On it. Okay.
So you're probably right. It'll probably work with certain ones. I don't think
so. Anybody who uses the same connection as Sanyo likely will work with this unit.
Correct. I would think
okay.
so. Yeah.
That's something we can figure out online. I'm sure people know.
Then you have the radio. And you can program your radio stations on here. It has different sounds you can change. You can have like a stadium sound, and depending on whether you're listening to jazz or rock. Again, you program the different radio stations you want on here. Okay. You have FM1, FM2. Then you go back to menu here. You have the auxiliary, which again you can hook up an iPod, you can hook up your cell phone, you can hook up anything that has audio, video, and actually display it on here. Okay. In a little while, I brought my iPod cable. Oh, okay, great. And I have in my iPod I have videos, and I have obviously music, so we can actually play with the auxiliary in. Okay. And that's one thing that a few people did ask me about as well, was the iPod interface on the unit itself. Now, since you've got yours connected with the auxiliary input rather than the iPod cable directly into the unit, I have to control the music. You have to control the music from the iPod. Yes. However, if we were using the iPod cable that connects to the unit itself, you'd have an interface on the screen that would let you control music, video, whatever you've got on the iPod. Correct? Absolutely. So for anybody that's looking to just use, anybody that's probably just uses iPod 24/7, my recommendation is use the iPod cable.